Just got an email, by the way, from Donald Trump. It's incredible. I just, Dear Fred Flintstone, Nancy Pelosi formally called for the first step towards my impeachment. This is just another smear job and pathetic attempt by Democrats to rip the power from the people. I've done nothing wrong. Trust me, you saw the transcript. It says that in all caps, by the way. It's time to set something straight once and for all. The Democrats' constant personal attacks, vicious lies, and now these baseless impeachment attacks have never had anything to do with me. Their goal has always been to silence you, Fred. They want to steal your voice, and I'm emphasizing your because it's in all caps. They want to steal your voice and your vote. In fact, I'll raise my voice every time it's all caps. You'll be able to tell. This is only the beginning of yet another nasty witch hunt against me, and we need to fight back bigger and stronger than ever before. To fight back, we launched our official impeachment defense task force. And I need strong American patriots like you to join me. As one of the charter members of my official impeachment defense task force, you will be representing our impeachment defense front for all of Oregon. Remember, all contributions will be double matched, Fred. Note, if you've saved your payment information, your donation will go through immediately. Please contribute $45 to join our official impeachment defense task force, and your gift will be instantly double matched. And then it has all of Fred's information, including his account number and his deadline of 11:59 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And double matched, not used, in red. If you contribute $45, it becomes $135. Contribute $250, it becomes $750. Contribute $100, it becomes $300. This is from Donald Trump. An hour ago, or maybe 2 hours ago. 8:14 a.m. Eastern Pacific Time, is when I printed this. So anyway, back to the whistleblower. So then he starts talking about Mr. Kurt Volker. Probably no relation to the Volcker Rule, and or the former chair of the Fed. On July 26th, this is the day after Trump talked to the president of Ukraine and basically threatened him with a loss of defensive weaponry if he didn't find dirt on Biden and his son. The day after the call, U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine negotiations Kurt Volker visited Kiev and met with President Zelensky and a variety of Ukrainian political figures. Ambassadors Volker and Sondland reportedly provided advice to the Ukrainian leadership about how to, quote, navigate, end quote, the demands that the president had made of Mr. Zelensky. This guy needs to be before Congress. I also learned from multiple U.S. officials that on or about 2 August, now this is the next week, right, or just within the following week, Mr. Giuliani reportedly traveled to Madrid to meet with one of President Zelensky's advisors, Andriy Yermak. The U.S. officials characterized this meeting, which was not publicly reported at the time, as a, quote, direct follow-up, end quote, to the president's call with Mr. Zelensky about the, quote, cases they discussed, end quote. In other words, it was all about getting dirt on Biden or manufacturing dirt on Biden. Separate multiple U.S. officials told me that Mr. Giuliani had reportedly privately reached out to a variety of other Zelensky advisors. And then they name a bunch of, Ukrainian kind of Russian-sounding names. And then this from Donald Trump. On August 9th, now this is the following week, right after the meeting in Madrid, the president told reporters, quote, I think President Zelensky is going to make a deal with President Putin, and he will be invited to the White House. And we look forward to seeing him. In other words, he's saying to Zelensky, you want to come visit me? Make a deal with Putin first. This is shocking.